Hey everybody, it's Eric from epautos.com, your libertarian car guy, and I wanted to show you a feature that you can get in a number of new Subarus, including this 2019 Subaru Crosstrek plug-in hybrid that I'm driving. I'm going to try and show you, and hopefully my camera is sufficient to show you. Now I'm going to do a little bit of weaving here, which I can do because I'm on a country road out here in the woods and there aren't other people around. So this is professional driver. Do not attempt at home. At any rate, watch the headlights. You can probably see that they turn along with my steering inputs. If I had some curves here, I'd be able to show you a little bit more accurately what it does, but hopefully you're able to see that as I turn the wheel, the headlights follow and track with the steering wheel, which is neat. When you're driving in a curve, you really get that extra margin of illumination. And you know, normally, if you guys out there who are listening to this will already know this, I often snicker at safety, chiefly because it's usually an excuse to control people or to filch money out of their pockets. But in this case, this actually is a real enhancement of safety in that you can see better where you're going before you get there. Interestingly, they first offered this, not Subaru, the first time that this was ever offered, some of you car history people will know about this, was way back in, I think it was, gosh, when was it? It was the 40s, right? 40s, God, I should know this. It's too early in the morning and I haven't had my coffee yet, but Preston Tucker, who manufactured a car called the Tucker Torpedo, briefly, made about 50 cars, had that idea first, the idea of a swiveling headlight that would turn with the steering wheel or turn with you in the curves. So it's not a new idea, but it's an idea that you won't find in other vehicles. I think Subaru is the only vehicle you can buy right now that has this feature. The one downside is that it is bundled with a suite of other things that Subaru markets under the eyesight label. And this thing here up on the roof, which you probably can't see up above the rearview mirror, is the box for the eyesight control unit. And the reason that they call it eyesight is because there are little cameras built into the upper portion of right up along the windshield, similar to what you'd find in other cars, except they're mounted up here, and that's what controls a lot of the other safety systems, which I think are more questionable, but that's a subject for another rant. I really just wanted to give you a quick demonstration of the Subaru's turning headlights and to pat Subaru on the back for offering such a cool feature. It's one of the reasons I think that people like Subarus, including me. I'm not one to hide my personal bias. I try to be very objective when I write about cars and relate the relevant information for somebody who might be interested in that particular car. At the same time, I'm never shy about telling people when I personally really like a particular car. And I particularly like Subarus, and it has to do with the fact that I do live out in the sticks, in the woods as I call it. And out here in the woods, it snows a lot. We get ice storms, we have bad roads. A lot of my friends live on unpaved roads, rutted roads, gravel washout, things like that. And that's where having a Subaru really not only comes in handy, but actually can be the difference between being stuck in the house and being able to get out and do the things that you need to do. This Crosstrek, for example, has almost 9 inches of ground clearance standard, which is considerably more than most other crossovers. And in addition to that, it comes standard with all-wheel drive, which is usually optional in other vehicles. And it is a higher performing all-wheel drive system than the run-of-the-mill. Subaru, as a lot of you already know, was a pioneer of all-wheel drive and was selling it literally decades before it became a popular feature in other vehicles. So they really know what they're doing. And finally, the price is really attractive. This Crosstrek, which is one of my personal favorite Subarus, you can buy it for about $23,000, and that's sticker, and probably you could buy it for less. I'm assuming you can haggle on Subis as well as you can haggle on most other cars, so probably I'm thinking you could buy yourself something like this for around $22,000. And finally, final plug for the Crosstrek. It's still available with a manual transmission. In fact, the lowest priced version still comes standard with it, a 6-speed. which makes it a lot of fun to drive too, in addition to being a very practical car. So that's my rant for this morning. It looks like it's going to rain again in the sticks here in Southwest Virginia. We've had more than 60 inches of rain in the last 12 months, and it's beginning to feel like Seattle. I'm getting ready to start wearing flannel shirts and let my hair grow out, and maybe found a grunge band. All right, that's it. Thanks for viewing. We'll catch up with you again soon.